This team, its depth, its speed, and how they can use all that, not only in the regular season, but in the playoffs. Samoskevich, a wrist shot. Dobish got a piece, kept that out. Bennett in the corner. Sweeps it away from Hudson. Played back for Greer. The Quebec native, Greer. Checked quickly by Anderson. Greer, what a feed. Samoskevich tied up that hit Hudson and goes back far boards. Anderson reaching for the puck. Sabrango kept the play alive. Little drop pass. Benning. Nice move. Benning cutting in. Shot in and out of the glove. Nice little dangle as Mike Benning looking for his first career NHL goal.
There was a little bit of a pick on Josh Anderson. Not enough to cause a penalty, but enough to get a little time and space to make that chance happen.
Sabrango right in. Coast to coast. Follow-up. Score! Off the rebound. Ripped in by Carter Verhaeghe. And the Panthers strike first. It is 1-0 Florida.
Right onto the tape of Carter Verhaeghe. The Canadians have good numbers coming back into their own zone, but the middle of the ice is wide open, so Sabrango takes advantage of that. He's just trying to take a shot, but the shot gets kicked.
Hit some bodies in front, clear to Verhaeghe. Can't clear the zone, though. Demidov comes again. Struble, and wrist shot, glove down. What a save. Struble, a great wrister in tight.
Happening from Seth Jones that allows Tarasov to come out and challenge this puck. It's a great backhand pass from Demidov as he lays it right into an area.
He's got a hustle and a hold with the backhand. Slafkovsky waiting, turning. Suzuki right in front. What a stop, Tarasov.
Side of the net to in front of the net. It all starts because Slafkovsky's able to buy some time up top, so that sucks Gus Forsling away from the goal line and allows...
Hudson again, 40 seconds left in the period. He's going to take it in himself. Lane Hudson delays. Hits Kapanen in, wrist shot, rebound again. Kulikov plays it away.
Demidov on the one-timer first. There's the rebound that Slafkovsky swings at as it's a bounce.
Suzuki in flight, hands it off. Slafkovsky works it for Caulfield. Caulfield, Demidov, one-timer, score! What a rip! Demidov, power play goal. 1-0 Montreal. And that is 1-1. First to the gate for Demidov. What a pass from Caulfield.
So one-timer, what a shot by Demidov, who's been Montreal's best player so far in this game. And what I like about this is they don't sit around and wait to get it set up. They attack right away. A clean entry into the zone, and then Demidov off the cross-seam pass. But watch the little play by Hudson right outside the blue line. He holds his ice.
Playing in his 40th NHL career game tonight is Donovan Sabrango.
Look
out, right in front, Dobish! Another weird bounce, and what a stop on Gregor!
As he battles, he competes in the net, even when there's a bounce that doesn't go his way. As the puck is dumped in, it goes off the stanchion, off the pole.
Greer cutting in, trying to get around Struble. Strudel played him well. Up ahead, Danault got a little bit of pace and space, backhand! Handled by Tarasov as Danault was cutting in.
They're going to work on a change, but prior to the commercial break, it was Phil Danault who accepts a stretch pass from...
Chip to the Panthers line, Sabrango. Good skill, Danault with Anderson. Danault, Josh Anderson, the tip, big stop. Tarasov denies him.
And Josh Anderson, who can't buy one, no goals in his last 7. Sabrango doesn't see him come in the pickpocket, and then Danault does well to get this puck off the wall and get it onto Anderson's tape as he's driving to the front of the net.
Couldn't get the shot off. Slafkovsky away. Slafkovsky over the line. Suzuki. And it went right off his stick.
There's another one where that pass, yeah, it's on Suzuki's backhand, but he'll accept that puck 9 out of 10 times.
Foot race on to the forehand. Score! What a rush for Cole Reinhardt, his 5th of the season, and the Panthers regain the lead. It's 2-1.
This puck clean through the neutral zone. They enter Florida's zone, and then it's going to be a couple lost battles, and Cole Reinhardt gets on the wrong side of Arbor Xhekaj as he doesn't have the speed to catch up with him. Reinhardt actually puts this right off the pad of Dobish in as there's no angle for Reinhardt.
Has Florida 23-1-1 this season when leading after 40. Here's Bennett. Nice little move. Sam Bennett buys some time across. Samoskevich shoots, stop, rebound. Dobish, that left pad, what a stop as Dobish stretched out.
Because this is one that happens quick in front of him, as Carter Verhaeghe is going to get a look as he gets on the opposite side of Zach Bolduc, in behind as Sam Oskevich delivers the shot.
Hold him down. Extra attacker out. Engstrom as Suzuki jumps on the ice. Dobson in front. Danault! Score! Phil Danault! 2-2 game! He needed one. He got one. 6 on the season.
First goal in his last 13 games for Phil Danault, as Josh Anderson is going to force the issue. He draws a penalty. The Canadians get 6 skaters on the ice, and that allows Phil Danault to get into a perfect spot right behind Oliver Kapanen and jump on this loose puck as Kapanen's in front of the net. The pass goes there initially.
In his second stint here. Florida on the puck. It's Boqvist. Forsling waits, shoots, tip, score! And they respond. Luostarinen in front, the deflection, and Florida's got the lead again. It's 3-2.
Who's playing center, is normally a winger, or has been a winger for the Panthers, is going to be in front of the net with Nick Suzuki. Both defensemen high in the zone, so that means Suzuki has to tie up the stick of Luostarinen, get under it and lift it up. Instead, Luostarinen is able to get a stick on that, deflect it down past the act of
Bennett. Lost it, Suzuki on the move. Nick Suzuki lays it back. Slafkovsky, wrist shot, block, rebound. Oh, right by Texier. As Dobson in deep, and Texier couldn't finish. Drops now 26-19 in favor of the Panthers. Played up the wing. In comes Danault and Anderson. Danault again! Right off, bouncing up high as Phil Danault tries to double down. Noah Gregor up the boards. Schwindt barrels in. There's Schwindt, backhand feed in front, wrist shot, Dobish denies Reinhart.
There it is.
What a Caulfield right on, left pad, Caulfield backhand, Hudson's got it, he shoots, Caulfield one more time, across, Engstrom shoots, right pad stop, rebound stopped as well, Slafkovsky.
Oh, playing the puck. He's been victim of that, but Lane Hudson, an innocent dump in, is going to go right onto the tape of Caulfield. As
Hustle Dobson, Dobson across, Demidov settles the puck down. Demidov shoots, hit a body in front, follow up, Suzuki, stop, rebound bouncing, oh, what a chance, Suzuki, robbed by Tarasov. Slafkovsky, 25 seconds left, it's Hudson, over the line, cutting in, Hudson, waits, in front, score! The captain, Nick Suzuki, 3-3 game with 21.1 to go.
This is all world by Lane Hudson. The initial chance from Suzuki. Glorious opportunity. Believe he missed it. Not sure you're going to get another chance after that. And Lane Hudson says, don't worry.
As it's 4-on-3. Suzuki. Nick Suzuki. Waiting, shooting just wide. And you know they're going to watch Caulfield close. Played away by Forsling. Suzuki, far boards, Demidov throws it towards it, bouncing Slafkovsky right on, Tarasov there. And fired down the ice, 45 seconds left, and the penalty to Nosek. Caulfield brings it up ice, Caulfield drops it off, Slafkovsky. Suzuki, Caulfield with the puck. Caulfield, Suzuki, Slafkovsky, robbed by Tarasov. What a pad stop.
Juraj Slafkovsky has to find a way to take to the front of the net as Montreal's going to work this puck around. And then the first one, both Panthers.
And now maybe a 2-on-1. Samoskevich and Boqvist. Samoskevich, in shot, pass up, rebound, and Dobish got that too. Up for Suzuki.
But what a save by Jakub Dobeš. There's been so many 2-on-1s and turnovers, and then he's going to follow this up on the rebounds.
And no one knows that story more than this guy. Here's Caulfield in on Tarasov. Cole Caulfield waiting, shooting, score! Great start in the shootout for Cole Caulfield.
Go back against the grain, but as he's making his move, he sees that Tarasov is not overplaying it, so he slides it right between the legs. There's a little bit of an...
Caulfield now 6 for 9 this season. Luostarinen, his first attempt. In, shoots, stopped by Dobeš. Oh, Jakub Dobeš.
As Luostarinen wanted to quick release it, see if he can...
Here we go. Alexandre Texier. Waiting, shooting, score! What a snipe up top! Texier, Montreal 2 for 2.
A lot of goalies will be expecting a certain move, so it allows him to go to something else. So he's got the one-handed move, except he says, you know what, I'm not going to give it to you.
Bennett 0 for 1 in the season. Bennett in the poke check by Dobeš! And the win! Make it 6 straight wins for Jakub Dobeš. What a comeback tonight. Unbelievable.
And win a game where they were always chasing it. Sam Bennett had the chance to extend this, and Dobeš looked as confident.